The end is near. Up of Wedding Nerdigans, this is the one and only Packer Girl 89. Today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Nanatsu no Taizai chapter 309. And, last chapter, man, why the hell was it there? They all knew that Meliodas was leaving. So why the hell did we bother having this chapter? It just pissed me off. But anyway, let's get to this chapter and see what happens next. So the story finally heads towards the finale. The new anime series, The Seven Deadly Sins, The Wrath of the Gods, will begin airing in fall 2019. And I could tell you right now, I ain't watching that shit unless I really want to torture myself. And so far, I have managed to torture myself pretty well with One Punch Man Season 2's anime adaptation. Oh my god, that anime just burns my goddamn eyes. Oh, JC staff. Oh, but that's a whole different thing. After I was traumatized by last season's Nanatsu no Taizai anime adaptation, I don't give a fuck if it's a new studio. Unless it's like David Productions, UFO Table, or, oh my god, or Madhouse, or even IG Productions. I really don't give a fuck. But anyway, here we go. Their party brings back 3,000 years worth of memories. Soon Meliodas will be gone, and yet, strangely, Elizabeth doesn't seem the slightest bit disturbed. I'm telling you, if Elizabeth doesn't go down there with him and help fulfill Zeldarus's dream, I'm gonna be really mad. Ellie gave that to you, Dad? Indeed, and not only that, but she made it herself. Amazing, isn't it? She gave it to me out of the blue this morning, saying it was my birthday present. That's odd. Your birthday isn't for a while, Father. I gotta say, though, that's quite the display of craftsmanship, as always. Ah, by the way, I was planning on announcing you-know-what today. I can't wait to see everyone's reactions. Yeah, that. Well, isn't he chipper? Oh, Father, he can hardly contain himself. Now then, we must prepare for a modest little party before Elizabeth and everyone else return. Huh? You mean we gotta help out too? There better be a point to this shit. So now we're back at the bar. Everyone seems to be in a weird mood all of a sudden. Hey, Hawk, don't worry about it, Elizabeth. I'm sure everyone's just exhausted after our first big party in a while. Of course Meliodas is motorboating, Elizabeth. The women seem especially quiet. Don't talk with your face buried in my breast. I'm sure everyone's just gotten tired of all the chit-chat. You're telling me, you knew that the captain was going away? Yes, although I haven't heard it directly from Meliodas' mouth, I just had a feeling. If that's the case, then how can you possibly say it's all right, Elizabeth? The man you love is about to disappear from our world. How can you be so calm about this? If it were me, there's no way I could take it. We have to think of something. If Meliodas tries to forcibly stay in this world, there will be terrible consequences. There's nothing we can do about it. Again, this is really giving me The Fallen by Thomas E. Nagowski vibes. I'm telling you. Elizabeth's gonna go with Meliodas. Or she better. What is that supposed to mean? You're gonna disappear? And where the hell are you gonna go? In all likelihood, the demon realm. The demon realm? Yeah, I was born there after all. Once I get back, I guess I'll become the first demon realm barkeeper. Screw that. Are you just gonna leave Elizabeth behind? More importantly, have you even told her about this? I did try to muster up the courage to tell her, but, well, when I imagined her face when she found out, I just couldn't do it. Meliodas, you're a fool. Captain, this isn't the way to the kingdom. This direction is... Oh, didn't I tell you? We're gonna take a little detour. Where the fuck are we going? Edinburgh, huh? Come to think of it, this castle, it's the one Escanor wrecked back in the day. Thanks for reminding me. What do we do? Oh, look at Elena Bond. It's so cute. Oh my god, I'm sorry. That was just... look at them. They're just adorable. I'm going alone from here. You guys just wait for me, okay? Ah, Captain, Elizabeth. As I recall, the captain made this hold, didn't he? I see, so he's going to release the seal. Seal? 12 years ago, the 7 deadly sins received a mission to attack the Edinburgh vampires, and in the midst of the battle, the captain employed his dark magic to reseal one of the vampires rather than killing her. Wait a minute! Does this mean Zeldarus is alive? The vampire's name was Gilda. Oh gosh, there she is. There's Gilda. And she is Zeldarus' lover! Yes, we know! Yo, Gilda, long time no see. Meliodas, this whole time I was betting with myself, betting that the next time I woke up from this seal, Zeldarus would be standing before me. And I promised myself that no matter what may happen, I would never leave his side again. But it seems we lost that wager, and it's time for me to give up. At the end of the day, he and I... Zeldarus never stopped thinking about you. You were his one and only hope. I love him more than anything... God damn it! Nakaba, why'd you have to kill Zeldarus? Ugh. I love him more than anything, and he felt the same way. At least that's what I want to believe. He did! Don't doubt Zeldarus, but what he truly wanted was the Demon King's throne. That's right. Zel was trying to become Demon King in order to bring peace to the realm. Also, we could live together with you regardless of what anyone else thought. You've been speaking in the past tense this whole time. Where is Zel now? He went missing after the battle with the Demon King. Once again, I couldn't do anything to help him. I'm a failure of an older brother. Gelda, I hate to say it, but Zel isn't in this world. That doesn't matter. I'm going to see him, no matter where he may be, even if it's not in this world. You of all people should understand how I feel. Isn't that right? Isn't that right, Elizabeth? How do you know about me? You have a terrible reputation in the demon realm. Everyone there knows your name. What? Something just came flying out? You of all people should understand how I feel. I do. So, Gilda's going to so we got the confirmation Zeldarus has died. He's no longer in the human world. He in the demon realm. And swear to God, Nakaba, let Meliodas just fulfill Zeldarus' dream. Just do that, and I will forgive you for this bullshit. My friends, I thank you for gathering here today on such short notice. Why so formal, Bartra? Dragon Sin Meliodas, captain of the 7 deadly sins. I've purposely called everyone here to bear witness to my request of you. As king of this land and as a loving father, I implore you, would you take Elizabeth's hand in marriage and take my place as king? What? Your Majesty, what do you think you're doing, Meliodas? No, it's fine, but I'm afraid I'm not joking. I'm getting on in years after all. In truth, I asked Margaret and Gilthunder first, but they turned me down, saying they were not cut out for the role. What? What? Gilthunder, stop it! This is some bullshit. Gilthunder, you are totally set for the role to be king. Stop this shit. And I'd be beside myself with anxiety if I had trusted Grimoire and Veronica with the throne. I could see that, but I could totally understand that, but what the fuck, Gilthunder? This is stupid. But I'm certain that everyone would accept you as their king. Your achievements and popularity speak for themselves. What do you say, Elizabeth? Surely you have no objections. I'm terribly sorry, Father, but I cannot accept your offer. What? After all, I'm going to the demon realm of Meliodas! Yes! Thank God! Thank God! And I called this shit! I called this shit! I said it! When we found out that Meliodas was gonna have to go back to the demon realm, I knew this shit was gonna happen. Fucking knew it. Thank you, Nakaba. I will take this. Huh? Yeah. And thus Elizabeth parts way with the mortal realm. Next issue, the climax. Oh my God, I won't let you go. Go alone. Elizabeth puts an end to their internal misfortune, and so they bid farewell to their dear friends. To be continued. Next issue is going to be the finale, for sure. To be continued in chapter 310, titled Goodbye, 7 Deadly Sins. So, again, what I'm hoping for this finale, and you better be giving this to me, Nakaba, because if you're doing a sequel manga, like a lot of nerdigans in the comment section are telling me, this would be such a good setup for the sequel manga. Because I've been hearing, or you guys have been saying that it's going to be about Arthur, and if that's the case, fuck yes. But what I would love the sequel manga to be about is Meliodas, Elizabeth, and Arthur. And I kind of want Merlin to go there too, but to fulfill Zeldarus's dream. I really would love that. That's just what I would. I want this. Please do it, because I will give this to Mashima. When he came to Fairy Tail, he set up at the very end of the final chapter of Fairy Tail, he set up 100 Years Quest like perfectly, because we had like our main team go off on the 100-year quest, and that set it up perfectly. So please, please, please just do this for me, Nakaba. All I want from you is, and like, you could have it at the end, very end, where Arthur, first of all, I'd love Arthur to appear at the very end. I really would, because that would definitely set up the sequel manga perfectly. But what I would love is to see Meliodas and Elizabeth go down to the demon realm, and Meliodas and Elizabeth, or Elizabeth and Meliodas decide to, fulfill Zeldarus's dream. That's what I want. And, if things could get settled in the demon realm, I think there could be peace with the goddess clan as well. But because everything was cool with the archangels before they left, so that's why I'm just like, we could do that, but it's just it's so frustrating that we're not going to get a goddess clan arc unless we're going to get it in the sequel manga. But again, what I think Nakaba's going to do, and again, I'm very curious about it, is if we're going to get the setup for the sequel manga, and do you guys think that Merlin's going to go with Meliodas and Elizabeth? But I will say this about this chapter, and god damn it, I wish this was just like, forget fucking last chapter. Just give me this chapter. Or combine the fucking 2 chapters, and you would have had me sold, or at least cut down the previous chapter. But where was I going with this? But oh yeah, the setup. So we got the setup like perfectly with Gelda, and I really like that. I thought that was good, Nakaba. But it's going to be interesting to see what happens in the demon realm, because if I remember correctly, once a demon dies, their soul goes back to the demon realm. They just can't be in the mortal realm anymore. So what it would be interesting to see in the sequel manga, and I'm gonna talk about it depending on how next week's chapter ends. I'll talk about it a little bit more detail, but I would love to see like Arthur there, and I'd love to see the 10 Commandments with Zeldarus and Gilda there. Like, well, obviously minus Mael, but you know what I mean. If we had all that there, and you could give Gilda the final, give Gilda the commandment that Mael had. Do that, and it would work out perfectly. But I'm very curious what you guys think, what direction Nakaba's going to go in. Do you think that Nakaba will go in, hopefully not the complete Mashima direction, because the first half of the final chapter of Fairy Tail was really, really bad. I'm talking about like the final, what I mean by the Mashima direction, as I said earlier, is have like the perfect setup for the sequel manga that Nakaba's doing, or do you think we're just going to get straight up trash? I'm very, very curious what you guys think. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. if you love what I'm doing and want to help keep this channel alive so I can keep bringing you Nanatsu no Taizai content. There's a few ways you could do that. You could donate to my PayPal, Patreon, GoFundMe, purchase something off the Amazon wishlist, all that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, friend me on PlayStation Network, all that's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye.